Going on, guys? So another day in the forest. In one of the last videos you saw, so probably 3 videos back now, I tried getting this thing running. So we all know, complete stuck motor. So what I'm going to do today is pull it out and pull the trans. So as you can see, a little old 4-banger, and looks like just an automatic transmission behind it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pull this out, maybe 1 piece or 2 piece, I'm not sure yet. Everyone knows the story behind this was my granddad built this out of an old Morris Minor, built the chassis and everything, put the motor in, put the running gear underneath it, and took it on Fraser Island and took it on a lot of other beaches. Oh, so it's the next day. Well, it's actually a couple of days later, but I've actually got a lot done. As you can see, I took the head off of it again. I took the starter out of it and the coil fell off, of course, and here's the head gasket. So I got this laying on a bit of tin. As you can see, I've got all the parts. Yes, it has rained while I've been here, but as you can see, I've got all the motor mounts disconnected. I have all the trans bolts disconnected, and as you can see, I've split it. All I did to do this was I got the 4-wheeler, put a strap around the back of the motor, and pretty much pulled it, and it disconnected. I've had a good think about it, and as you can see, it's pretty rusty, and I don't think I'll be putting this thing back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely tear this down, get some new parts for it, and we'll see what happens from then. What you're about to see is me try and barehandedly pull this out, put it over here so I can put it in the back of a ute, but I'm going to try and pull it out of the frame area. I'm doing it by hand, so if I break my back, it's for use. So as you can see, out of the block, it's pissing out water, literally pissing. You can see we got the motor completely tipped over. I'm trying to get to the sump before I go get the ute. Before I go get the ute, I want to drain all the old oil out, because of course I don't need to deal with that up there. So I was just scraping out the sump bolt so I can get to it, and I looked over, and there you go, that's the oil. That is the oil. Literally looks like banana smoothie. Just power washed her up, yeah? That's the dipstick hole. And that's the overflow. What happened? I don't know. What I'll probably do is I will cut this off, weld up another piece and get a dipstick for it. I'm just power washing it. As you can see, she's still pretty cruddy in there, but she's being cleaned up. There is massive holes. Grab your rust converter. Like I said, put a bit in. You can see this third one, it's pitted a lot, eh? Going, guys, so another day has begun. I've let this sit for a good day, as you can see, just with rust converter. Done this little bubbly things. There's still rust converter in each hole, so that means the rings haven't freed up and let it through. So what I'm going to do now is try and take that clutch off and the flywheel, so then at least I can pull it over and then I can try and hook it up to a engine crane.
Is it because you're cold and heartless? Or is it all withdrawals? Forgotten how to be a part of that final scene in Casablanca. I guess the heart is like a time bomb. No white horse for you to ride on. Bygones, but bygones, my God, you're beautiful. If it was two of you, probably break the first one's heart in two. But second time to charm, I had a dream. You lock your father's arm and mosey down the highway. I know you probably had a wild day, so you should make your way to my place, and we can talk about the things you want to talk about. You know, I know, you know, yeah, yeah. You know, I know, you know. Nothing brings like a cool thing, Nothing brings like a cool thing, Nothing brings like a cool thing, They say
I get.
And this is why, just because I unseasoned it doesn't mean I'm not gonna, keep taking it apart, because this is how gummy it is. Look at that. Look at that, man. That is my dipstick. Moment of truth. There you go, guys. So as you can see, the area is pretty dirty. I have been working on it since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's now 2 o'clock. So it's just taken me that long to try and get all the pistons out. I finally got them all out, and I'll show you right now. So number 4, rings are all stuck, of course, and the oil ring as well. They're not too bad a scoring on each one on the side. They're just dirty at the moment. I will soak them in petrol. Just the heads, they got a fair bit of pitting, as you can see. Not the best. So third one is actually pretty mint. Same as fourth, but second and first got a fair bit of pitting. Yeah. And also, I did a bit of research, and there was a fella who commented on one of my shorts. Thank you to that guy, Something Gaming. If I could, I will tag him at the end of the video. But anyway, he's a good fella, but he told me a little bit, gave me a little bit of information, and told me where to look at for your big end bearings and your piston bearings. So thank you to him. But now we're up to taking out the motor outside, giving it a quick clean with some petrol and that. The lips on the inside, we'll start boring them out, cleaning them up, clean all this up. I am going to leave the cam in there because I don't want to touch it. It does rotate. It's very hard to rotate, but after I clean it all up and then I keep rotating this with oil, I'll start to work it again and it'll work good. I will take the bottom end bearings off the block too, so I can clean underneath. So this is just pretty much a bowl of Scotch-Brite. They make these, you can buy them for like $6 to $8, even the 12, depends how big you want, how small you want, and how good you want it. But this will pretty much just take the lid and also make the balls nice and shiny and nice and clean. So I'll start at number 4 and go to number 1. So as you can see, I've cleaned it all up, cleaned all the gaskets, put this back on with the new gasket I made. I'm not going to weld up anything today. And also, around the other side, I haven't put new wash plugs in yet, masked up, as you can see. I don't really care about getting paint in the bores because I'm still going to clean that up after I paint this anyway. And yeah, using is good chassis paint that is prone to heat. And yeah, lovely. Alright, so as you can see, it's all painted up, all nice and slick. So now we're just gonna take these off. So throughout, as you can see, we're trying to adjust the cam, and I let the piston sit in a bit of diesel for a while to free up those rings. Freed up a couple, wasn't the best, but it worked over time just sitting. So yeah, we're just trying to put the pistons in before the crank, so then we could put the crank in, and then we could put the big end caps and then the piston caps over the crank. But yeah, it slowly took a fair bit of time, but very time consuming, but we finally got there. So at this point, we're giving the crank a quick degrease with a bit of petrol, squirting in all the little oil galleries in the crank. As you can see, getting it all through there, and then just giving a quick wipe down before we put it in. Would like to shout out one of my good mates, Reese, for coming around and giving me a hand. I know you probably won't even watch this video, bud, but if you ever do one day, I really do appreciate you giving me a hand. Yeah, it meant a lot at that time. If you guys made it to this part of the video, I really do respect and appreciate you still watching this video. As you can see all the content on the screen, this is going to be the next video, part 2 coming up. So if you really like the video, please like and subscribe and tune in for some more.